And they said a day would come where we would run out of Darth Vader figures to review. But it is not this day. Today, I have the newest installment in the 3 3/4 inch action figures for Star Wars, fresh from the Black Series. This is the 2015 repackaged version. Before I go too deeply into this figure, I'll show you the packaging very, very quickly. So we've got the new TIE Fighter style packaging. I've cut a plastic square out there for a diorama I'm working on. So he's been rebranded number 3 as part of this line. He was number 26 as part of the previous style of packaging. So you've got a bit of a background there on Darth Vader. This is based on his Episode 3 appearance. So that's the batch number you want to be looking for. So you get the Darth Vader with the fixed head. I'll explain a little bit more about that in a minute. It says down here, ask a parent before going online. I'd only recently just read that, so I rang my mum and asked her if I could go online. And she reminded me that I was 27 years old and was quite responsible to browse the internet on my own. How wrong she was. Anyway, let's have a look at the figure. Now this for me is probably one of the best Darth Vaders we've had. Hasbro keep giving us reasons to buy them, and this is probably the 750,000th bloody Darth Vader we've ever had. So despite that head problem, which they've mostly fixed, probably as good as it's going to get, still pops off quite easily, but it's not going to fall off like the other ones I've seen reviews where it's literally just gone. This is pretty decent. There's something about the helmet from Darth Vader's helmet in Revenge of the Sith, which just looks better to me. I'm not sure what it is, but there's just something about it. I don't know. It just feels a bit wider. The dome feels a bit bigger. I'm not sure why. I know during filming, before all the Darth Vader scenes, they actually went back and they got the original mask, cut it in half, and made it exactly symmetrical because it wasn't exactly symmetrical in the original trilogy. So, which I thought was interesting. But overall, this figure is fantastic. Now he comes with his lightsaber and his lightsaber hilt, which, for the most part, is, pardon my French, but it's quite shit. The paintwork is just solid black. It just looks like garbage. They could do better than that. Yeah, it's not that hard. I mean, really, they did it with the hilt too, so this isn't just a one-off. To me, that's just sloppy. It's pretty average. But the blade is a nice vibrant red, and once it's holding in his hand, you can't really take much notice of that anyway. So, and like most of us have probably got spare Darth Vader lightsabers anyway, so not a major problem. The articulation for this guy is where it really stands out. But as I said, he's got the ball jointed head, no removable mask, no removable helmet. He's just got that ball joint in there, and the cape sort of just sits in there, which is nice. The chain's nice and not actually sculpted onto the armour this time, as opposed to that stupid silver string we've had in the last few years. Particularly on the Empire and Jedi Vaders. You know, really nicely painted. I like the fact that they've got the soft goods actually moulded there. Last few figures, his chest looks like it's been sunken in a little bit. And got the fabric coming underneath it. This is pretty tidy. They've actually had the belt as a separate piece. The belt and the cod piece is actually a separate piece, which they've slipped over the top of the soft goods down there. On with the articulation, as I was starting with. He's got the ball jointed shoulders, the ball jointed elbows. He's got the ball jointed wrist, which is really cool. Focus, thank you. He's got the ball jointed torso, so you get a fair bit of movement there. He's got the ball jointed hips, which is always a winner. You got the ball jointed knees as well. And you got the ball jointed ankles with that rocker joint, which is so good. That's just a winning combination in my books. So outstanding articulation. This is a good Darth Vader. If you can get the one without the crappy helmet that tips off, you've got yourself a good Vader. If you can get this one, you've picked up a good Vader, in my opinion. Really happy with this dude. I'm sure we'll get a dozen more in the future, but this is pretty standout-ish. Standout-ish. I don't even know what I'm saying now. Anyways, another thing I like is the fact that they've hidden the joint in the shoulder. Previous Vaders, we've had the joints being shown in the armor, but obviously Vader's armor's a little bit different. They still get a good range of movement up there like that, so. I don't know, there's just something about him. He makes me happy. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review. I'll be back with some more videos very, very soon, so stay tuned. And until next time, go get yourself this Vader, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you. See you guys.